All right, friends, welcome back to the RVCC here in the GB Dub of New Brunswick, Grand Bay, Westfield. And our third game of 9. This is D Division action. HAF from Oakville, Ontario versus the St. John Flyers. And again, I think we struggle getting some names, but I think we got them. The numbers came in late from our friends from Oakville here, from the HAF team, but I think we got it right. So if any mistakes, let me know. B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. Love to hear from you throughout the game. Of course, we got the tweet early from Matt Chappelle, so great to have Matt with us. Matt cheering on HAF. And Zach Daly. Zach wearing number 97 out there. He's on the floor with the red shirt or red shorts. Ready to top the face-off circle as we speak. So let's go. Third game of 9. This is first half action. Adjust your scoreboard here. In the D Division, Todd Lively in net for the Flyers. Chris Rissy in net. For HAF. And, of course, you can follow the game along at home. Just go to cbha.com. cbha.com. They got all the games right here on the website. And do a great job, does Sarah, here at the facility, of updating the scores. Not up yet, but again, we got that roster late from HAF. Once she gets all those names plugged into her computer, she'll start updating that for you. So D action. We've started our day with St. John defeating Peterborough in the women's game, 2-0. And we just finished up with a good one in C Division. The Ashdale Eagles defeating the Toronto Nailers 6-3. That was a heated affair. And it's heated here in the building as well. It's a sticky day in the area. So you may start to see some slippage on that floor as we go along. So here come HAF. They are 0-1 yesterday, losing 4-2 to the Moncton Panthers in that long, drawn-out game that was filled with penalties. And the Flyers come in here with a tie. Yesterday, they tied the Montreal Brahma Bulls 6-6. So the hometown Flyers and HAF from Oakville, they're trying to respond after that loss yesterday, get back in contention. Here come the Flyers. Of course, they're in the orange uniforms, and HAF in the black. And behind Sean Lord to get it. Behind Todd Lively. Lord on the near side for Arsenault. Coming across the middle are the Flyers. So again, there's Sean Lord. Aaron Earl. Pass turned over. On near side trying to break out. No luck. Past the near side. Here's Rob Brackens onto the floor. And behind Andrew Amadeo. Rob Richard collects on the far side. And he'll hand off to Zach Daly. The chase, Andrew Casa. That gets past Mike Johnson on the near side. Here's Casa. Gets a step on Binns. And Lively makes the save. So great chance by Casa in the early going. Shot from the point by Brackens, knocked down, gets it back. Goes the near side corner. And all the way down in front of Chris Rissy. Over the near side. Again, reach out to us on the Twitter and the email. Love to hear from you. See you friends back in Oakville. Just about 11 o'clock there in Oakville, you guys. Finishing up breakfast and watching HAF hockey. Thrown in front. That goes over the crossbar. Great chance in the early going for St. John. So again, the Flyers come in here 0-1, and HAF 0-1. That lost yesterday. Hopefully have that game information up for you soon. Again, they're still plugging in the names from HAF. There's Vitro. Loses it across half. And on the chase is Hobart. Hobart has it taken away. Over in the far side boards. There'll be a face-off to the blocker side of Reese. Landers. And the face-off loses it. Won by Gamble. Hatfield. Poked away by Gamble. Vitro was over there. Couldn't get to it. And now here comes Vitro maybe on a 2-on-1. Got Arcado with him. And offside, though, was Vitro. 15 and a half remaining. Just getting started. Still 5-on-5. There's Mike Ferreira. Loses the faceoff. Landers. And attacking. And a goal! Looks like Colin Landers got that one. So Colin Landers makes it 1-0 for St. John. Flyers strike first. Right back in there, St. John, a pass across. Corey Briggs couldn't connect. Here they come across the blue line. On the far side, that was Catania. Kept in. Pass doesn't get through. And back to Catania again. Sean Lord. Lots of space onside. Earl couldn't get the pass across. Had lots of space there, but tried to cross it to the middle. Breaking in on the near side here is Richardson. Richardson in alone. Lively makes a save. 2 saves on Richardson. And we got a call on the play. Greg McLeod is going to get called for a penalty. So a penalty on McLeod. Great chance here for HAF. Greg will eventually get into the penalty box. That door has been sticking badly as guys try to get in to the box. A goal, HAF. Tie this thing up at 1. So on the power play, HAF response, and we're all tied up at 1. Well, 14 minutes remaining. Our third game of 9 here on Marathon Saturday from the RVCC. Mike Johnson. Tight angle, gets it in front. No luck there for Tyler Hodge. Hodge loses it. Comes on the near side. Tyler Burpee couldn't get it on net. Kept in over there on the far side. We're going to have a penalty coming up. All right. This ref into the game. I like it. Nice loud calls. We got 2 penalties on HAF. 1 hooking, 1 roughing. So now we'll get the calls to you during this game. This ref got a good loud voice, making everybody know what the calls are here in the building. So 2 penalties on HAF. 1 on Richardson. And 1 on 00, whose name not on our roster. Zach Daly. Gamble. Heads off. And both penalties 2 minutes. So this is a 5-on-3 for St. John for 2 minutes. And they'll come over and talk things over. And here come the pretzels. Oakville fans not happy with the calls here in the building. Got 2 games going on for you. Of course, we're also at the LBR. So here's your 5-on-3. Taking away HAF now. Try to kill this thing off. Past the near side. A little bit too far for Landers. Landers. Nice play there by Daly to get over. Hobart. That's Gamble. Out there defensively along with Brackens and Zach Daly forming that triangle. In front. Pass a little bit too hot. Comes the near side. Hobart. Gets it back. Walk right in. Takes a shot and a goal. So Hobart. I was going to say he could have walked in a lot more, but lets it fly just inside the blue line. And looks like it got through the legs of Reese there. Might have gone through the legs of Reese for the second goal. So the Flyers capitalize on 1 anyways. But they'll go right back to it on the 5-on-4. Still a minute left in that 5-on-4. So 2-1 for the Flyers. Poked in. There's Sean Lord in the far side corner. Lord. Back here. The shot. Out of the far side corner, a chance to clear. It's going to scoot past Corey Briggs on the far side. Now here comes St. John again into the zone. Knocked down to the far side corner. First one on is Burpee. Burpee back to Lord. To Burpee in the corner. Exchanging once more with Lord. He'll take position on the far side. Hot blast by Arsenault. Just goes wide. Cleared out. Penalty expired. And right back on the floor. Now 5-on-5 hockey. Attacking here is Aaron Earl. Earl has it taken away by Scott Hamill. Back and forth they go. Earl. And Sean Lord. Lord winds up. Didn't get most of it. Right in front was Burpee. Couldn't elevate. Under 10 minutes remaining. Your opening half. Here comes a chance now for clearance for Arcado. Arcado spinning free of him is Earl. He'll change. Gets it to Burpee. Burpee threw it across, but no luck connecting with Corey Briggs. Nearly a breakaway pass there for Casa. And a penalty coming up on St. John. Like a slashing call. So a penalty on St. John. Here's a great chance for HAF to get back into it. Tie this thing up on the power play. 8:41 left. Two to one. Here comes HAF. 5-on-4, knocked in. Past Mike Henry. Back to Zach Daly. Bodies out in front. Bounces over the stick of Richardson. And a little bit too far here. That'll clear the zone. Just over 8 minutes left. That's a 4-minute penalty as well. Man, I did not see that at all. What happened there? Mike Vittor gets the penalty. So this is a great chance for the boys from Oakville. Cross center. Return pass. Zach Daly to his backhand. And a shot that goes just wide. And behind the net is Casa. Casa goes through the legs of Daly. Kept in on the far side, just barely. As Daly winds one up, fakes it. Now does shoot. Couldn't connect with Richardson on the near side. They saw a St. John player fall there. That was Corey Briggs. It'd be interesting to see as the day goes on if the guys don't have any footing issues. Again, it's hot and humid in here. There's a chance for Landers. A shot. Ball comes to the near side. Over there is Brackens. A nice pass. There comes Ferreira. Ferreira. Couldn't get to Zach Daly. Daly off the boards. Gets it back. Nice play. But a good poke check there by the Flyers defense. Brackens fires a shot. Daly spins and fires. But he's having a hard time with Chris Binns, the captain. Nice play. Nice, good two nice plays there by Binns on Zach Daly. B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. Heard from some of you Oakville fans yesterday. Sean Lord and Tyler Burpee, the leading scorers for the Flyers. They have 3 points each, along with Matt Hobart as well, has 3 points. Great chance in front. Shot goes just wide. Ferreira, the ball in the crease, right near the goal line. Nobody could put it home, and then they finally ice it to the Flyers. Oh, wait, no, sorry. They were on a penalty. So this is a penalty coming up, I think, on HAF. And now we're going to get a 10-minute penalty on Ferreira for unsportsmanlike. 2 minutes. Sorry, every time I watched one of the players try to get into the penalty box, it just kills me. The door is badly stuck, needs some lubricant. Chris Binns gets a 2-minute penalty. Mike Ferreira gets a 2-minute penalty. And after arguing with the official, I think he got a 10-minute misconduct as well. No, just a 10-minute misconduct. So 10 minutes on Ferreira, but no man lost. In terms of on the floor, they still have 5 players. The 2 minutes on Binns, sorry. And now 5 on 4 for HAF. So 5 on 4, another great advantage here for HAF. 1:15 remaining in this power play. First, was that original power play? Yeah, Mike Vautour got that one, the 4-minute. So coincidental penalties on Briggs or on Binns and Ferreira, with a 10-minute misconduct given to Ferreira. Changes here for HAF. And a face-off coming up for the blocker side of Reese. Face-off win for Lord. Gets it back. A hot shot from the point goes just wide. That went off the stick of Mike Henry. Near side. Arcado is out there. HAF having a hard time getting the ball. They have the man advantage for another 40 seconds. Here they come. Over to the far side. Lugged down there by Catania. Catania trying to get Arcado, no luck, and might have a 2-on-1. Hustling back here is HAF. Earl finds an open teammate, and that shot deflected over the glass. 5 minutes left in this opening half. Our third game of the day, we started with women's action. St. John beating Peterborough. Just finished up with a men's game. Ashdale defeating Toronto. Off the boards on the near side. Power play set to expire. Mike Vautour is getting ready to get back on the floor. Casa to the far side. Vautour back on the floor now. So back to 5 on 5. Dumped into the near side corner. HAF first on it. Good hustle by Mike Johnson to influence. And Mike Johnson comes away with it. Thrown in front. Couldn't hook up with a teammate. That's Hodge. Now over to the far side. On the attack is Richardson. Down there with Zach Daly. Daly shakes free of Mike Johnson. And over there now, Casa. There's Brackus. Holds his own. In behind the boards. I think I was trying to get Daly over here on the far side. Couldn't. Poked away. HAF regain control. Shot by Kaza that goes wide. Great chance now for Richardson. HAF really buzzing. And a little altercation there, a stick by Richardson. Kicked the stick out of the hands of Arsenault, and Arsenault and Richardson exchange words as Arsenault goes back to the bench holding his hand. Might have got hurt on the play. And play blown down on the near side corner. And Arsenault now is going to go to the dressing room. And he had to get caught up there with Richardson. And he's got, look like he hurt his hand on the play. Ball in behind the net. On the far side, there's Hamill. Shot, and it goes just high. Vitro. Cleared away. Here come the Flyers into the neutral zone. Cross center. Chipped in for Hobart. He couldn't hook up with Vautour. Throw it over to the far side, off the boards. So again, there's Landers. Bouncing ball. And a good job here by Amadeo. Near side. Hamill. There's Arcado in behind the net. Trying to get out front for Vitro. No luck. And iced away by the Flyers. Now the face-off back here in the St. John zone. So 2-1 with 2 minutes remaining. D division action. Flyers with the one tie so far, and HAF with the loss. A minute 55 remaining, kept in. Ball to the far side for Arcado. Pass just gets through Richardson. Arcado battling on the far side. And across the red line, here come the Flyers. Aaron Earl. Earl loses it. And HAF takes over and in transition. They get maybe a 4-on-3 here if they hurry. Poke checked away nicely. And now 2-on-1 for the Flyers. Back and forth they go. Shot by Corey Briggs. Cleared away. Gets past Lord on the far side. And here comes speedy Zach Daly trying to get an angle to the backhand. And the shot goes wide. And then Daly runs into Lively. He gets some words from Colin Binns, the captain. And Daly and Binns exchange words. Looks like Lively's okay. Back on his feet. So Lively's okay. Daly broke to his backhand to get around the defender and then cut in trying to get a good angle. And then he went back to his backhand again and nearly made the play. Just went off the outside of the post. That would have been a beauty. Face-off win. Daly again. Hot shot that goes over the crossbar. Back in to get it is Kaza. Kaza. Brackens trying to hold the line. A little collision there. Looks like Mike Johnson went flying. Brackens still with it. There's Hodge. Hodge. Pass Amadeo, but that'll be icing on Hodge and the Flyers. 2-1 for St. John. 14 seconds remaining in the first half. Face off to the blocker side. Brought down. Nicely done. Amadeo gets a shot off. Maybe a 2-on-1. You got to shoot it. No luck. So after the first half, 2-1. St. John leading HAF from Oakville. Quick break here. We'll come right back to get you ready for your second half. You're watching the CBHA Canadian Ball Hockey or Eastern Regional Championships on Bell Alliant Community 1 from the RVCC here in Grand Bay, Westfield. All right, friends, welcome back to the RVCC here in Grand Bay, Westfield, in New Brunswick. The 2014 CBHA Eastern Canadian Championships on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. Our second half in the third game of the day. D division action from St. John and HAF. Great chance in front early on. 2-1. That was Nick Vitro. Here's Casa. Casa. Daly. Nearly broke through. On the far side. Flyers. Turning back in their own zone. Or in the attacking zone. Aaron Earl. A stoppage in play here. And a face-off to the blocker side of Chris Reese. Face-off win for Lord. To the red line. Chance in front. That shot turned away by Reese from Aaron Earl. This is 5-on-5. The near side. Wrist shot, blocker save by Reese. And the zone cleared. Icing indicated. And called. So 18-14 left in your second half. The Nightmare Fan Club. Checking in on Twitter. Thank you. The official Twitter account of the Niagara Nightmare Fan Club. So the Nightmare, thank you guys. Great to have you with us. Ball on the far side. Knocked back in. There's Brackens. Can't clear. Turned over. A shot that goes just wide over the crossbar. Sean Lord. Gets it back again to Earl. This time it is taken away by Arcado. And here comes Arcado. Maybe a 2-on-1 developing with Scott Hamill. Hamill got into his midsection, did the pass. Couldn't bring it down in front of him. Here's Amadeo. Amadeo winds up a shot, and that went off the post. But they get it back and score. It is a goal. Net went off the moorings just afterwards. But that is a goal. So HAF ties this thing up. We are tied at 2. So again, looked like Arcado who scored that one. Again, our third game of the day. We got 9 coming up, including a nightcap game, a great one, in B division action between the St. John Coors Light and the St. John Most Wanted. I expect a full house here for that one. Into the zone. Nice pass. Hodge gets it across. Gorgeous three-way passing play. Hodge finishing it off to Burpee. And just like that, St. John regains the 1-goal lead. 3-2. So 2 goals in just under a minute. And again, St. John has the lead. Face-off win for HAF. Nice pass across half. Breaking in with a great chance. Goes across. Vitro. Couldn't get a shot off. That was a beautiful setup by Catania. Hodge showing great dexterity here for the big man, but can't get around the last defender. A long reach. Ball to the near side with Richardson. Here comes Richardson. Burst of speed. Gets the zone. Knocked down. Wants a tripping penalty. None forthcoming. That was Mike Johnson in there. Gets past Vitro. Vitro picks it up. Thrown in front. Casa. A shot that goes wide. On the near side, here comes HAF trying to stay on the pressure. Casa wide open on the late line change by the Flyers. Casa just couldn't get to his forehand. Kept in by Zach Daly, moves into the middle and scores. Gorgeous goal for Zach Daly. Picks up the bad clearing attempt by St. John. Improved his position and fired one home over the blocker of Todd Lively. All right, we got some fireworks. Good game here. 3-3 in our D division. 15:44 left. Game of momentum changes here so far. We got coming up at 1:30, our fourth game. Good one coming up in B division. St. John Most Wanted versus the Newfoundland Money Savers. So we'll get another look at that Newfoundland team. They beat St. John Coors Light yesterday here from the arena. Today they'll play St. John Most Wanted. So that's going to be a good one. That's your B division game coming up at 1:30. So look out for that. $15:24 remaining. A 3-3 game. You can see if you want to go to cbha.com and click on the game. They finally able to get the information. The rosters punched in and start updating this thing. So you can see who scored, who had penalties. They do a great job, does Sarah down there, of updating that game site. Three to three. All the way back for Brackens. Brookins, sorry. They got the official roster up. For the HAF roster, I had to take a picture on my camera or on my phone of what the roster they filled out, and a little hard to pick it up in certain points. So now that they got to punch it in on the computer, it is Rob Brookins who is number 7. I think that's our only other correction. Our goal for the Flyers. Back to it here. Evan LeBlanc. LeBlanc breaks in all alone and scores. Goes top shelf on the backhand. That was on the penalty kill as well. So LeBlanc on the PK. And just like that, it's now 4-3. Fireworks here in the first 5 minutes of this second half. That gets all the way through to Rissy. He had to be careful with it. near side. That's Hamill. Shot by Zach Daly. Fakes it. Now shoots it. Another shot that goes just wide. All bouncing off the back of the net. Daly. A blast. A ricochet. There's Amadeo. Actually wearing number 13. Able to clarify that for you here. Amadeo's out there. On the near side, Richardson. And here's Mike, check that, Colin Landers. No luck hooking up with Corey Briggs. So Colin Landers has scored. Andrew Casa scored the first goal for HAF. Orlando Martinez scoring the second goal for St. John. Dan Arcano had a goal. And Tyler Burpee on that nice play with Hodge and Johnson. Zach Daly scored the last goal for HAF. And our final goal there, Evan LeBlanc. Right now he's got the game winner. 4-3, still 13 minutes remaining. And I think we have goaltending equipment issues for Chris Reese. Looks like the back of his pads need an adjustment. Get the helmet back on and get to it. Face off just to the right-hand side. Or left-hand side, sorry, of the HAF zone. Face off win for Brian Richardson. On the near side, Urquhart. On the chase down there, Aaron Earl. Cycles it down to Corey Briggs and just couldn't quite get it to Landers. Vitro gets over. The ball kept in. Martinez fires a shot. I think that one went over the glass and off the wall there at the end of the rink. So kind of a lull right now, if you will. After, again, all those goals. Had about 4 goals in 3 minutes of game time. And the last couple minutes, things have kind of settled down into a momentary lapse. See if they can get it going again here. Gamble. Shot in right on for Reese. He'll hold on. Face off now to the glove hand side. Again, it's humid in here as well. Start to see some guys kind of moving around slowly, trying to buy some time in between each whistle. There's Brookins. Brookins on the far side for Amadeo. 2-on-2 they come. Dumped in by Ferreira. Gamble joins the fray. Casa out there as well. Ferreira still with it. Gets a shot off. Doesn't get it through. And here's a hustle play by Briggs. Good job by Amadeo to keep it in front of him. Off the boards. And to the red line. There's Aaron Earl. All over to the far side. Chance to clear for Amadeo off the boards. Tip forward. And here they come 2-on-1. Nice pass. And Hamill scores. So Scott Hamill on a gorgeous setup by Mike Ferreira. Goes top shelf on Lively. And just like that, now again tied up 4-4. Back and forth we go with these two teams. So Hamill from Ferreira, 2-1 or 4-4. All tied up once more. Right back in there is Hamill. That's in Lively's pad and nearly snuck across the goal line. And Lively able to keep it out. 4-4. What we got left here in your clock? 11 minutes still to go. On the near side. That's going to be icing on St. John as it got past Tyler Burpee. Our third game of 9 here from the facility. B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports at gmail.com to reach out. Near side Hodge. On the chase is Burpee. Gets there. Burpee back to Mike Johnson. Johnson bounces over his stick. Here comes Zach Daly. Daly knocked down by McLeod. Wanted to call. Good job of McLeod of steering him aside. There's Hodge on the far side. Hodge. Burpee. Well, Burpee behind the net. Nicely picked up by Hodge. Can't shake free, though, of Catania. Loose ball in front, and hopping on it is Chris Rissy for the stoppage in play. Just over 10 minutes left in this second half. And again, the boys moving very slowly to the faceoff circle. It's hot in here. Faceoff win. And Martinez on the far side chases it down. Ferreira got there. Martinez shakes free of Ferreira. Trying to get a shot off. Ferreira catches up and does a good job. And in transition, he has Richardson. 2-on-1 with Ferreira and Richardson. This is onside. Winds one up. And sliding across was Arsenault. Arsenault and Ferreira battling. Now Ferreira in the near side corner. Tried to get it across. No luck. Arsenault will clear. And on the near side, dumped in by Landers. Landers gets it back off the boards. Cycles it down deep. Amadeo is there for Oakville. And on the far side, Casa. Knocked in by Gamble. Gamble on the chase. Can't get it out front. Trying to come free is Martinez. Knocked back in. Here's Richardson. Hamill, loose ball in front. That went off the post and then sliding across to make the save on another chance on Kaza. Kaza had a wide open net. The ball was bouncing a little bit and he hit the post. Went right off the post, back to him. Got another chance on the backhand, but sliding in to save the day was Lively. HAF that close to having the lead. Bill McLean here with you from the River Valley Community Center. Matt Votor. Thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate that. We had Todd Lively on our roster. Nick Binns in net for the Flyers. Great stuff there. Thank you very much, Matt. And that's, again, your contact information on your screen. That's been a huge thing for us this weekend with trying to get rosters down and the guys scrambling to get them to the scoring, and I'm trying to get them from Sarah. And so it's been a mad dash at times trying to get rosters. Another great save by Binns. So use that contact information. If there's any mistakes, make sure you let us know. And a quick turnaround between games, too. So the moments before games can be quite frantic. So thanks very much, Matt Votor, to reach out on that. And let us know that that is Nick Binns. Ball across. Shot in that goes just wide. Back to the near side corner. Andrew Casa. Lord comes away with it, 3-on-2. Pass a little bit too far for Corey Briggs. Briggs now pursuing in the far side corner. Briggs still after it. Amadeo gets it back. Can't get it over Lord. Zach Daly winds up, fires one. Right on. They want him to play that. He should be able to play it. Now getting in on it is Vitro. 7:20 remaining in the second half. Great to have you with us, you friends in Oakville. Hope you can reach out to us at some point. And, of course, if you're in St. John watching, cheering on the Flyers, a gorgeous day here in the city and out here in Grand Bay, Westfield. Outstanding weekend of weather for these guys. On the far side, Mike Johnson has it taken away. Vitro couldn't get through Arsenault. Hodge dumps it in calmly. Up the near side. Ferreira. Nicely done off the boards. Poke checked away, though. Hodge once again. Hodge, nice hands for the big fella. Nice soft passing skills. Breaking in on the far side. But deflected away. That was Richardson. We got a timeout on the floor here for HAF. So HAF's going to call a timeout. This might be just for air. This is a short HAF bench. They only got about 11 guys dressed. So this might just be a time to get your wind back. They are talking things over there on the far side. The Flyers have about 16 to 17 guys. Well, you're watching the CBHA Eastern Regional Championships on Bell Alliant Community 1. Coming up at 1:30, and that will be a 1:30 start time, regardless of what time this game ends. They'll get the guys out for your 1:30 start. Our second look at the Newfoundland Money Savers. Yesterday they beat the St. John Coors Light. So the Money Savers from Newfoundland against the other St. John team, St. John Most Wanted. So St. John Most Wanted coming up against the Newfoundland Money Savers. So of course, our nightcap game, if you're watching in St. John, you want to come out and join us, that's a good one to come out at 9 o'clock. When the St. John Coors Light play the St. John Most Wanted in the B division. That ball just snuck right past the net. So a great game to finish off. So you're out there in St. John, come on out to Grand Bay, Westfield. With the highway now, it's just about 10 minutes to get from Uptown St. John. To here. A goal for HAF. Brian Richardson somehow sneaks that through the legs of Binns. I think Nick thought he had that completely covered. Looks like he's trying to figure out, or he's not happy for one thing down there on that end. He thought he had that cut off, but somehow Brian Richardson sneaks it through Nick Binns. And HAF has come all the way back to take the lead. This is this back and forth affair. And this is a real big game for both teams. Both teams winless right now. The Flyers had the tie. HAF lost to the Moncton Panthers. So both teams trying to get a win. Get themselves right back in contention. Ball steered aside to the far side. Hobart on it. Shot that goes over the crossbar. Off of McLeod. And behind the net is Landers. Landers back to Chris Binns. Shot doesn't get through. I think it's a Flyers team right now that probably feel like a little surprised. I think they felt like they'd been in control for most of the game. All right, now they're in big trouble. HAF looking to get their first win. 4:45. And nearly ahead by 2 goals. Great passing play. And again a chance. That was Arcado. So Arcado couldn't beat it. Nick Binns made 2 great saves. And a great chance there. Ball in behind the net. And play blown down. Bouncing ball. On the near side. That was Briggs who took a wild swing at it. And over on the far side. First call for Eric Hatfield. Hatfield knocked it back in. A face off here to the blocker's side of Chris Rissy. 4 minutes left. Face-off win. Ferreira. Zach Daly. Winds up. Nice pass. Right on the stick here of Catania. Shot from the point goes just wide. Picked up on the far side by Aaron Earl. Earl gets past Arsenault. And here's Arsenault again. Right in front of the official. Earl chips it forward. But cleared away by the defense. There's Amadeo across the blue line. Chugs past Zach Daly. Gains the blue line. Catania. Tight angle shot. Goes over the crossbar. Picked up on the far side by Aaron Earl. They got a man on the near side here. Wide open is Corey Briggs. Don't find him. Cleared away by the defense. On the near side once again Arsenault. There's a quick ball movement. But it scoots past Corey Briggs. And that'll be icing on St. John. So icing on the Flyers. Face-off coming up to the blocker side of Nick Binns. Martinez over to the far side. Can't get it to Mike Johnson. Good hustle play to get over there. Richardson. Right now Richardson's got the game-winning goal. 2:35 left. Brookins. Hamill. No luck. It is Richardson who has the game winner. Ferreira and Gamble had the assists. Scott Hamill had the game-tying goal on the setup by Ferreira and Casa. Brian Richardson, 2 points. Casa has 2 points, and Ferreira with 2 points, all for HAF hockey. Landers, Burpee, Martinez, all scoring. For the Flyers, there's Hodge across the blue line. Try to get the return pass by Burpee. Hodge in behind the net. All the way back to Hobart. Hobart stopped in front by Martinez, but couldn't get it past Amadeo. Now the ball on the near side. Nice play by Arcado. Across center. In transition, LeBlanc. No luck for the Flyers. Ferreira. There's Catania chugging across the blue line, deep into the corner now. Can't get it past McLeod. McLeod. Colin Landers. Time running out. There, have a minute left. We'll keep our eye on Nick Binns. He will go to the net. Nearly breaking it alone was Landers. Shot goes just wide. So 6 attackers out here now for the Flyers. Wide open cage for Catania, trying to get an angle, and the shot goes just wide into the back of the net. Trying to get it out of there. They can't. Finally, just going to pick it up and move it here. He lost 2 or 3 seconds there. Landers, they get the zone. Shot. Big rebound. Cleared away by the defense. Lots of space here as well. High into the air, glove down quickly. Really sense the urgency right now for this Flyers team. Quick pass over the far side. Hobart wires a shot that goes over the crossbar. 12 seconds left. McLeod, it gets out on him. And all the way down into the zone. That might just do it. That was pivotal. Couldn't hold the line. And one more shot gets deflected. HAF hockey from Oakville is going to get out of this with a victory. A comeback. 5-4. Some resiliency shown. The boys from Oakville losing yesterday 4-2. Zach Daly, John, with the boys from St. John right now. But Oakville gets into the win column.
The player of the game for the St. John Flyers, number 11, Curtis Reed.
There's your player of the game for St. John.
And the player of the game for HAF hockey, number 10,
Andrew Casa, the player of the game for HAF. Well, friends, you've been watching a live presentation of Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic, Canada, the 2014 CBHA Eastern Regional Championships. Our third game of the day, and HAF defeats the Flyers 5-4. Your fourth game is coming up. It's a good one, a B Division game between St. John Most Wanted and the Newfoundland Money Savers. Stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for the emails and tweets. We'll see you next time here on the network. And stick around again. Good game coming up. That's a 1:30 start, so about 20 minutes from now, St. John and Newfoundland. Goodbye for now.